The year is 1914. Armies march across Europe expecting a quick victory, but this war would be different. A brutal, industrial conflict. Factories now produced weapons of unprecedented power. The machine, not the man, would decide the outcome. Engines roared, machine guns rattled, and old tactics failed. Generals trained in the ways of Napoleon were unprepared for this new reality. Soldiers faced a terrifying world of mud, wire, and relentless noise. The romantic ideals of war shattered almost instantly. World War I became a grim test of endurance, shaped by three inventions: the machine gun, the tank, and the airplane. Each promised victory, but brought new horrors. The battlefields became laboratories for destruction, forever changing warfare. The world would never be the same again. Before World War I, armies fought in the open, advancing in lines. The machine gun changed everything, firing hundreds of bullets a minute. Generals, slow to adapt, ordered doomed charges into storms of gunfire. The Battle of the Somme showed the futility. Tens of thousands fell in a single day. The machine gun made defense nearly unbreakable, forcing both sides to dig in. Trenches stretched for hundreds of miles, offering grim shelter from bullets and shells. Life in the trenches was misery, mud, rats, disease, and constant fear. No man's land, a wasteland of craters and barbed wire, was ruled by the machine gun. Stalemate set in. Neither side could advance without massive losses. Generals tried artillery and poison gas, but the machine gun remained king. The war became a battle of endurance, defined by suffering and attrition. The machine gun created the enduring image of World War I, men trapped in muddy trenches. It was a simple, brutal machine, but it changed everything. Stalemate on the Western Front demanded a new solution. The answer, the tank, born from farm tractor technology, armored and armed. First used in 1916 at the Somme, most tanks broke down, but those that reached battle terrified the enemy. Tanks crushed barbed wire and crossed trenches, bullets bouncing off their steel hulls. Early tanks were slow, unreliable, and dangerous for their crews. Yet their impact was undeniable, a glimpse of a new kind of warfare. Engineers quickly improved designs, making tanks faster and more reliable. By war's end, tanks led assaults and broke through enemy lines. The tank unlocked the stalemate and proved technology could overcome the machine gun. Armored warfare had arrived, forever changing land combat. The iron beasts had proven their worth. The battlefield would never look the same. At the war's start, airplanes were fragile scouts, used for spotting enemy movements. Aerial reconnaissance gave generals a new perspective on the battlefield. Soon, pilots armed themselves, leading to the first dogfights. The invention of the synchronizer gear let machine guns fire through propellers, turning planes into deadly weapons. The sky became a new battlefield, with famous aces like the Red Baron capturing imaginations. But aerial combat was deadly. Pilots' life expectancy was measured in weeks. Planes were flimsy, dangerous, and pilots flew without parachutes. Dogfights were chaotic, a deadly dance for survival. Airplanes also dropped bombs, first by hand, then with specialized bombers. Strategic bombing was born, targeting factories and cities far from the front. The airplane evolved from scout to weapon system, shaping the future of war. Air power would become central to every conflict that followed. The age of the machine had taken to the skies. World War I changed the world forever, politically, culturally, and technologically. The Great War brought about these great pieces of weaponry that only made future wars more potentially devastating. Unfortunately, the war to end all wars only set up another massive showdown involving these weapons, other nations, and much more devastating endings. Stay tuned. Follow History Icebreakers for more. Like, comment, subscribe.